All right, this is the D Aeolian mode or D minor scale. So the Aeolian mode, this is the first mode of D minor. It's a D minor scale. D Aeolian mode, D minor, same thing. One of the most used scales in D minor. Okay, there's a difference. There's a blues scale. And the difference between this blues scale or this blues scale with the extension is that although there's more than 5 notes in the scale, you know, because it's a 2-octave scale, there's just 5 different notes in the blues scale or the pentatonic scale, which is the same thing. But this is the minor scale, so it has 7 different notes. We start on the 6th string, 10th fret, and there's a pattern to follow, so you can transpose this scale to any other key. But since we're on D, so 10th fret, 6th string, 10th, 12th, 13th frets with your 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Same thing on the 5th string. So it's 10th, 12th, 13th for the 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. On the 6th and 5th string, then on the 4th string, you play your 10th and 12th frets. So you see, there's a pattern that's going on here. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. Now, you can use a 1, 2, 4 pattern on the 3rd string for the 9th, 10th, and 12th frets. And you're going to keep this 1st, 2nd, and 4th finger pattern on the 2nd string, but you're going to move up from the 9th to the 10th fret. 10th, 11th, 13th frets. So this is what we have so far. One, 2, 4 on the 9th, 10th, 12th frets. That's the 3rd string, 2nd string, 10th, 11th, 13th frets to that 10th fret. If you want to keep going too, you know, you have a couple of notes, extra notes there, but playing the 1st string with a 10, 12, and 13, just like the 6th string. Gives you a couple extra notes if you want some different notes to use. See, on the 10th fret, I'm playing a 10, 11, and 13th frets with my 1st and 2nd and 4th fingers. But on the 1st string, 10, 12th, 13th with my 1st, 3rd, and 4th. Just remember that, you know, you got all these different options. Okay, here's the scale there on paper. Very important scale. The most important minor mode is in D, Aeolian. It's the most important minor scale. This mode is the same thing. There's some related chords. What that means is that if we're playing a scale of D minor, okay? So the notes would be D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. In D minor, there's 1 flat, B flat. So I can play these chords. I could play a D minor to an E minor 7, flat 5, to an F major, to a G major, G minor, A minor, B flat, C, and I could play a D minor 11 instead of a D minor. That's a D minor 11. Just lift up you make a D minor shape, bar chord shape, right? Lift up your third and fourth fingers. Keep your second finger right there, strumming from the 5th string down to minor 11th. Sounds cool. There's so many different things that you could play. You can do this little famous progression. You know, this progression right here, it's gotten so much controversies. There's been so many court hearings over it. Gershwin did this, but before Gershwin did it, centuries before, there's some Italian composer. And you know what that kind of sounds like? I'm not going to mention the song. But with that progression, see what I'm doing? Making a D minor. Then first finger is barring the first 3 strings. Second finger now just goes on the 11th fret while I'm still barring the first 3 strings on the 10th fret with my first finger. Now I'm barring the first 4 strings. Then with my third finger, I bar the first 3 strings. My first finger's on the 9th fret. But this little progression, I've literally used it to vamp using, maybe I was in a different key, but you could play the, sometimes you can go a little bit in and out of the box. But you get the idea. Yep, so if I'm playing a D minor to a C major to a B flat major back to the C, I can start on that D on the 4th string. On the 3rd string, go to the 9th and 10th frets, and the 12th frets, back to the D. Now on the 2nd string, play that 10, 10th, 11th, and 13th frets. Four, 9, 10, 11, 10, 12, 10, 2, 10, 11th fret with my 2nd finger. So that's how easy that is. Just using a 1st, 2nd, and 4th finger pattern, but on that 9th, 10th, and 12th frets on the 3rd string, and on the 10th, 11th, and 13th frets on the 2nd string. Up on the 1st string, 10, 12, 13. So many different things that you can do. So remember, with this pattern, you can transpose to any key. Up here on E. Just keep that same pattern that I showed you, and play those chords. So over on here I have the E diminished, but you can play that as an E minor 7 flat 5, which is like if you take a D chord, make the D shape starting on the 5th string, 7th fret, and just add your pinky on the 2nd string of the 8th fret. And just strum the inside strings. Well, that's what I have for you today. D Aeolian, D minor scale. Transpose it. Please play that scale. keep playing and have fun. And leave me a comment and let me know how I'm doing for you guys. And if I'm, giving you good videos, let me know if there's anything else I can play for you. I'm taking some requests, so keep playing and have fun.